Here is how I got wholesale deals as a smaller artist with large companies like Starboard, who does all the gift shops for big Caribbean cruises like Carnival, Royal Caribbean, etc., etc. First off, I am a part time artist. I have a full time job. And yes, my full time job is in business strategy. So I do have a little bit of like an advantage in the sense of I'm used to doing business and like thinking in this way. So I do want to share with others because I feel like some of these things aren't quite obvious. I'll probably have to make a few videos. So if you have never done wholesale and you're just like thinking about it, like where would I even begin? Is like I'm gonna tell you my way, and there's a million ways to go. But the first thing I would do is create a few images that would look good on products. Perfect example. This is probably like my main image that I created. I'm a Caribbean artist, and I'm going to show you a few of the products that it's on so that you can see what I mean by the image has to be made for products. One of the first images that, or products that I put it on is a tote bag. I also have a fan. Here's the fan. And you really want to think of your art, your story. So I'm Caribbean of background. My art is very Caribbean, tropical looking. And where would that art look good? It's not so much the question of, we've heard this a million times, like, who's your art for or who wants to buy it? It could also just mean, like, under what context would it make sense? And what I mean by like what context would it make sense? In my case, it was gift shops, places that people, it's a tropical environment. Like what makes sense with the art that you're making or your ability to make? And then also what makes sense for your art to be on, example, this fan in that setting. So like a cruise ship, people want to buy fans, it's tropical looking. You want all of those dots to connect because it doesn't necessarily mean that somebody who is Caribbean will buy my art, or somebody who is from Florida, which is where I'm from, or somebody who loves the Caribbean. It could just be because it's in the gift shop, it's in a certain context, and it makes sense at that time that people will purchase it because it makes sense in the context. All these videos are going to probably be too long, so I'm going to stop this one here and I'll make a few more of these.